Today's game is brought to you in HD by EA Sports and Madden NFL 11. Qualcomm Stadium in San Diego, California. I'm Gus Johnson along with Chris Collinsworth. And welcome to this exhibition clash between the Chargers and the Raiders. What's the key to this game, Chris?
Well, I think the two young quarterbacks really are the key here. Jason Campbell going to the Oakland Raiders. And, you know, for all the negative things you heard about Jason Campbell in Washington, he was a pretty solid player. You know, they had some struggles with that offensive line there. And I think that now bringing him in to Oakland and his mobility and his playmaking ability and the fact that he's a few years older now, I think he's ready for a matchup against one of the really good young quarterbacks in the game in Phillip Rivers.
We got stars on the field and two hungry teams ready to battle each other. So with that in mind, let's go down to the field and get this one going. Handoff on the draw. Sweep left. He fights forward to about the 23. And that brings up third down and 8 yards to go. The pigskin is on the 23-yard line. Good coverage downfield. He's brought down at the 27-yard line.
The Raiders did a good job forcing a 3-and-out. Anytime a defense can come up with 3 solid plays in a row like that, you know they are right on schedule.
Higgins will be the return man. He takes the ball at the 20. He makes it back to about the 31-yard line. Flips it out short. And the tackle was made by Brandon Seiler.
Now, they didn't pick up the first down that time, but you drop back, you make a good throw like that. Now you're in position to try and pick up this first down.
Gets it away. Running strong downfield. Touchdown, men in black. The Raiders get on the board first.
There's just something about a ball that you know if you catch it, it's 6 points. And if you don't, you're going to be the goat of the game. It just makes you focus a little bit more.
Sebastian Janikowski drills the PAT, and now it's a 7-point game. Oakland up 7 points. Let's take a look at the drive summary presented by Verizon. Janikowski will be kicking off. He'll return it from the 1. He makes it back to the 25. The defense could do no wrong the last time this team had the ball. Feeds it to the back. He's tackled at the 33. 8-yard gain. That brings up second down. And 2 yards away here on second down. They keep it on the ground with the tailback.
Yeah, and we know defensive ends are probably some of the most athletic guys in the league, and typically you think about them getting after the quarterback, but that time he used his athleticism to make a big stop in the run.
Defense pushes him out of bounds at the 44-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 44. Here's a handoff left side.
And when your defensive line can handle their guys up front and not allow the offensive linemen to get down on the linebackers, it really gives those linebackers a chance to look great.
He's searching for a receiver. He's wrestled down at the 45.
And that's good quarterback play. He recognized the blitz, he understood what was happening with the coverage behind it, and found the open man.
And we'll have a first down and 10. It's a pass.
Wow, was that a bad throw? I don't know if the ball slipped out of his hands or what, but you have to make that one.
They'll face second down and 10. So the ball on the 45. Dumps it short. The stop was made by Rolando McClain.
Just a simple throw and catch for a gain of 6. That's just the kind of passing play that this offense is built around.
Fullback handoff.
Yeah, and for a minute it looked like he might slip out of there, but the defense got there, the pursuit was all over it, and they made a nice stop.
They call on the kicker for the long field goal. This one 53 yards away. It's up. And sails wide right, no good. Gives it up the gut.
The defense filled up all the gaps. The back was looking for somewhere to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the holes and stopped them for a minimal gain.
Dumps it out right.
You know, that's the kind of pass pattern I used to always love to run, because if the defense is even a little bit lax in their coverage, it's pretty easy to get that one in there.
On the ground with the tailback.
Sometimes when you get it back with this kind of talent, it can be so difficult to get him on the ground.
Let's go. Let's get with it.
Bush takes a handoff. Sean Merriman was there to bring him down. Bush racks up 5 on the run. Bush gets the carry. He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
Nice hold that time by the offensive line, and a good burst by the back to take advantage of it, pick up 6 yards and a first down.
And they'll run him again. Bush gets 6 yards on the play. So second down, the offense needs about 4 for the first. Cartwright takes it right side. He's dropped down at the 22. We've played a quarter. The score, 7-zip. So it's third down. The offense will need about 4 yards to pick up the first. And it looks short from up here.
Well, that's just a big run stop right there. You have a very proud defensive line that was just going to take control of that situation.
Shane Leckler could make it a 2-score game. He just misses it. They'll start at the 28-yard line. It's the tailback. And he's tackled at the 31. It's a gain of 3. That'll bring up second down. Look out, heavy pressure on him.
You know, we talk about timing on offense all the time, but when you play against this defensive coordinator, he is going to consistently throw your offense off balance because of all the blitzes he's going to throw at him. You have to anticipate blitz on every snap when you play against this guy.
Nene is rocked, and it causes an incompletion.
Boy, that was a big hit. I'm not surprised at all he couldn't hold on to that one.
So, it's 4th down. The Chargers ready to punt this one away. Higgins fields the ball at the 30. The kicker failed to get the ball through the uprights on their last drive. He rolls out to his right.
When you get that kind of pressure, a lot of times the play will result in something worse than just an incompletion.
Campbell hands it off.
And so many times you hear offensive coordinators criticized because they don't try to run the football enough. But when you get stuffed in the backfield like that, you understand why they would rather call the pass play.
They're going deep. Tip pass, and it's incomplete. Darius Hayward-Bay was the intended receiver. Fourth down. The Raiders lining up to punt. He angles it out of bounds at the 39-yard line. They could do nothing against this defense on their previous drive. Hands it off. He's tackled at the 45. 6-yard pickup, 2nd down.
That was a run blitz on that play. They brought the middle linebacker effectively, filling all the gaps, and there was simply nowhere for the running back to go.
Handoff to the left. Ryan Matthews breaks through for 5 yards. That'll be good for the first. Has a man to his right. Little flip. And they can't complete the first down pass attempt. 2nd down coming up. He's wrestled down at the 49-yard line. They line up at the 49. Gets rid of it as he's hit.
You bring a little pressure, and it impacts quarterbacks, and we saw it there.
take it or what?
It's 4th down. The Chargers ready to punt this one away. The ball goes into the end zone. Touchback. He'll take over at the 20. Searching for an open man. He's brought down at the 46-yard line.
That's it, baby. That's it right there.
It's 1st and 10. Campbell hands it off. That's a 2-yard gain.
And that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes, and that time there were no holes, really, and he was lucky to get anything on the play.
Pass is short right side.
Yeah, very safe, simple play, hitting the underneath receiver for a solid gain.
They line up at the 48. He throws downfield.
The Raiders are doing a pretty good job in the passing game. The receivers are finding some space in the secondary, and the ball is getting there on time.
Bush gets the ball. Sean Phillips was there for the stop. Bush runs for a nice gain of 6 yards. They'll get the call again.
Nothing makes a defensive coordinator cringe more than seeing that kind of run, because then it sets up the play action, and there's almost no way to stop an offense if you can't stop the run and you have to deal with play action.
Cartwright gets the call.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to admit defeat on a play as a running back and just try and get that thing back to the line of scrimmage.
Give to the tailback. It's a gain of 4. That brings up 3rd down. They need 9 on this 3rd down if they want to convert. On the ground, right side.
It is just so difficult for offensive lines to account for the safety. Typically, that's the one free runner that you have. And if you have a top-flight safety back there that can come in and make those kinds of plays, it really helps your run defense.
Nene was the intended receiver on the play. Passes it short. He's tackled at the 36-yard line.
Phillip Rivers, from the very first day that we saw him come into the league, he just looked like a professional quarterback.
Defense pushes him out of bounds at the 43-yard line. First down, 10 to go. Flips it out short to his left. Johnson falls on it. That's the game's first turnover. And we'll have a first down and 10. 1 minute left to play in the first half. Looking for a man. His pass will fall incomplete.
Jason Campbell really let that one go. He's definitely got the arm strength to make those kinds of throws, and everybody knows that, but accuracy is still the key to winning in this game.
Looks left. Here's a short pass. The Raiders just took their first time out. Hit as he throws.
Anytime you give up that quick pressure like that, very seldom are those passes completed.
No.
The Raiders line up to punt. Darren Sproles back deep to return. Starting back at his own 15. I'm sure they would have liked to have gotten a little better return out of him there. With very little time left before half, we will see if they're content to just run out the clock on this possession. On the ground, right side. The referee is going to have to dig to the bottom of this pile to see who came away with it. The Chargers will take their second time out of the half. The give to the tailback. 3 yards there. That brings up second down. San Diego calls a timeout. And they call their final timeout of the half. They're looking at a 2nd and 7. Ball on their own 31. Good coverage downfield. He's brought down at the 28-yard line. And he's crossed the century mark in receiving yards. This has been one heck of a performance.
And, Tom, I don't think he's finished yet. This is a guy that is on a roll right now, and this defense really doesn't have an answer for him.
And as we head to halftime, the score 7-zip. Oakland will get the ball to begin the second half. He makes it to the 23-yard line. They'll take over at the 23. Short throw to the right. Breaks the tackle for more yardage. Burst of speed. Boom! He's gone. Touchdown Raiders. The Raiders strike quickly with a 75-yard play for 6.
Jason Campbell delivers a touchdown pass on a beautiful throw, and I just admire the way he plays the quarterback position. There's such an intelligence there, but also this gutsiness. What an awesome combination.
Sebastian Janikowski tacks on the extra point. Janikowski is just about ready to kick this one away. He'll down it in the end zone. They'll go to work at the 20-yard line. Pitch right. Hit and drop behind the line. Still looking for an open man. It's tipped and falls incomplete. Nene was his intended target. Now 3rd down and 11. Ball on the 19-yard line. Here's the pass. And he's tackled at the 50.
Antonio Gates has a basketball background, and I think when you watch him play, you can almost sense that. A lot of his big plays come from just getting his body in sort of rebound position and allowing the quarterback a pretty easy throwing lane.
Hands it to the back. Bryant will drop him behind the line at the 49. Looks to throw it. Asamoah. Got it! A burst of speed, and he's in the open. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line. Campbell with the give. Gains his way to the 33-yard line. They line the ball up at the 33. Inside handoff. 2-yard pickup. And that'll bring up 2nd down. They're looking now at 2nd and 8. Campbell flips it out. He won't be brought down. He scoops it up. Down the sideline. Oh, watch out!
And more teams are practicing doing that. When the ball's on the ground, they want to be able to scoop it and score with it. Perfectly executed that time.
Kading is ready to kick this one off. Holland is deep, looking to return the kickoff. He gets out to about the 22-yard line. He throws short. He's tackled at the 28-yard line.
How about this? No penalties called so far in this one. You go the entire first half without a penalty, and now we're into the 3rd quarter.
Passes it downfield.
A missed chance to make a big play there. He seemed to get a little too excited and just made a really poor throw.
Third down and 4 yards. The ball on the 28. Dumps it out left. He's wrestled down at the 30.
The Chargers came onto the field with a ton of energy that time. They controlled the line of scrimmage and didn't allow that extra yardage.
Prime time, baby.
It's 4th down. The Raiders lining up to punt. He gets out to the 32-yard line. The Chargers will start this drive at the 32-yard line. Rolls to his right. And he's tackled at the 39-yard line.
How about this? No penalties called so far in this one. You go the entire first half without a penalty, and now we're into the third quarter.
Kelly hits him for a loss at the 39-yard line. Here's the throw. He's brought down at the 42. Vincent Jackson finally gets a catch, his first one of the game. He's going to throw it. He's wrestled down at the 16-yard line.
Phillip Rivers has the hot hand right now, and of course that surprises nobody, especially this defense. He's one of the most accurate passers in the league, so to stop him, you have to get some heat on him.
Now we have a first down and 10 to go. On the ground, up the middle. Pick up a 4, second down. And just about 12 yards away. Gives it to the back. He's dropped down at the 9.
Well, that was the perfect time for them to call a blitz. They got in there, filled up all the gaps, brought down the running back for a short gain.
He's tackled at the 4. And he puts up a nice run to pick up the first.
Yeah, that was a big-time carry there. You can tell the coaches have a lot of faith in this ball carrier to allow him a chance to run the football in that situation.
Pass is short right side.
When you have a receiver with that kind of ability, just give him a chance to work one-on-one on the outside. He'll take care of the rest.
The extra point to tie this game up. The PAT is up and good. Kading looks ready to kick it away. Higgins is back to receive the kick. Higgins takes it at the 4. He gets this one to the 26-yard line. They'll go to work at the 26-yard line. Gets the pass off. He's brought down at the 46-yard line.
You know, really the best quarterbacks are almost magicians out there on the field. A little sleight of hand, little make you look here and think you see something you don't really see. and then they burn you on the back end. Well, the defense didn't get the sack, but they got the next best thing, and that was a bad throw.
Has a man to his right. Little flip. Is this a first down? Well, here comes the measurement. The measurement shows us they're just inches away. Short yardage situation here. They'll need a little less than a yard to convert. Cartwright gets it on the inside.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
Coaches get upset enough when you make a physical mistake on the field. But when you make that kind of a mental mistake on third down, coaches go nuts.
At the end of the third quarter, it's still knotted up. The Raiders will begin the fourth quarter in the red zone as they look to take the lead. Just barely gets rid of it. Higgins was the intended receiver. So another third down coming up for the offense. He's going for it all. Jammer. Picked!
You know, some of these corners are just freakish athletes right now. Oftentimes, they're the best athletes on the field. Maybe they don't have the skill set, great hands, great moves, whatever, but they are definitely among the fastest in the NFL.
Now it's 2nd and 15. Short throw to the right. Nene picks up 2 yards with the grab. Surveys the field. Another catch on this drive.
Patience for a wide receiver is just so key. He's able to manipulate that defense, set them up one play, come back with the exact same look, and break off of it the next. Beautifully run.
Gives it off. He lost yardage on the play.
Well, those defenders get paid too, and every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time they were all over this offensive line.
They're looking now at 2nd and 11. He gets tackled and goes down at the 42. Third and 3 yards to go. He's wrestled down at the 49-yard line. First down on the run. That's their second of this drive.
Yeah, and that's the second third down conversion of the drive. Defensively, those guys have been trying a lot of different looks and so far unable to come up with the right answer.
He takes a hard hit as he throws.
Phillip Rivers is sort of a streaky passer. You know, when he gets into a rhythm like he seems to be doing right now, he can shred a defense.
So they line up at the 32. Searching for an open man.
Phillip Rivers is having no trouble completing passes on this drive. Accuracy is just one of his many talents.
Now we have a first down and 10 to go. Again, he'll get the call.
And if you can make a running back hesitate just a little, that time you could see there really was no hole and the running back was just fishing for a place to go.
They've got a 2nd and 12 here. Ball on the 21-yard line. Dumps it out right. Not sure if he reached it. They'll measure. He did get enough for the first. Here's the halfback. Touchdown! San Diego Superchargers!
Well, if you're going to make a living in this league as a running back, you're going to have to make somebody miss at some point, and that was a big somebody in the backfield that time, able to escape and stuck it in for the touchdown.
San Diego is up 7. Let's take a look at the drive summary presented by Verizon, the official wireless service sponsor of the NFL. Kading will send this one deep. And he gets the ball at the 5. He gets this one to the 26-yard line. The Raiders will begin this drive at the 26-yard line. Pass is short right side. He's tackled at the 27-yard line. He's searching for a receiver. Got a man. He's open. Touchdown, silver and black. And they finally answer the 2 touchdown drives by their opponents leading up to this possession. The extra point to tie this game up. And the point after is good. Just over 5 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. And our score. The Raiders, 21. The Chargers, 21. This is a good opportunity to take a look at the drive summary presented by Verizon. Janikowski will be kicking off. He makes it to the 23-yard line. The Chargers will set up shop at the 23. The halfback with the carry.
Did you see how fast that linebacker was on that one? Not only did he recognize it, but when he did recognize it, he had the explosiveness to get there.
And from their own 21-yard line. Here's the give. It's a fumble. Fight for the loose ball. Who's got it? San Diego recovers it. The Chargers are the winners of the loose football. They line up at the 24. The pass is away. Johnson with the interception. The defense now has 2 interceptions in this game.
It's amazing how much quicker defensive backs look to me on the field today than, say, 20, 25 years ago when I played. I think it was 25 years ago. It feels like about 105 years ago. But they have some great athletes out there right now.
They'll keep it on the ground again.
And they really ran right into the blitz. That's a time that a veteran quarterback should have changed the play at the line of scrimmage. You could see the blitz coming. He didn't audible and only came away with a short gain.
Now is a good time to take a look at the Gatorade top performers. Inside handoff. He's brought down at the 36-yard line. They call on the kicker for the long field goal. This one, 53 yards away. That would have given them the lead.
Well, not necessarily win the game in that situation, because clearly there's enough time left on the clock for the other offense to get an opportunity to go down the field. But boy, it sure feels a lot different when you're up 3 as opposed to tied at this point.
Time for the drive summary. We'd like to let everyone know that this is brought to you by Verizon. Has a man to his right. Little flip. It's intercepted.
When you think of this Raiders secondary, you certainly think of Nnamdi Asomugha and his ability to cover. But remember, this is a defense that just had 8 interceptions a season ago, worst in the NFL. And yet here they are now with 3 already in this game. Very, very impressive.
They line up at the 36. They go with the run.
Yeah, great defense at the point of attack, but also very impressive the pursuit to the ball. They were all coming there.
Campbell with the give. He's wrestled down at the 25. Looked like the containment just broke down on that one, and they end up giving up the first.
Defense is all about gap control. All you have to do is maintain your one gap. If one guy blows it, you can give up a big play like that.
Campbell hands it off straight ahead.
And when the defense gets that kind of penetration, it just disrupts everything for an offense. They have to get that guy blocked.
Campbell will hand it off. He's dropped down at the 13. Again with the carry. Touchdown, Raiders, blow the whistle. Dude, dude. Point after is good. Oakland is up a touchdown. Let's take a look at the drive summary presented by Verizon. Janikowski is ready to kick this one off. This will be down to the end zone for a touchback. The Chargers will start this drive at the 20. Short throw to the right. And they can't complete the first down pass attempt. Second down coming up. They'll face second down and 10. Ball is on the 20. Lets it go deep. The pass is tipped away. Third down coming up after that incompletion. Pretty obvious passing down here. The offense facing a third and long situation that they need to convert. It's picked off, and that ought to do it. And this should be a kneel down as they just try to kill the clock. He takes a knee. They line up at the 38. That'll do it from San Diego. Stay right there for the post-game highlight show. Here's today's Swagger Player of the Game, presented by Old Spice Deodorant, the greatest smell in the NFL. One player rose above the rest today. Here's the Doritos Crunch Time Play of the Game.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports and Madden NFL 11.